Students, how are you? I think you are well by the grace of the Almighty. I am also well. Students, today's class is on HSC second paper, question 3, using clauses or phrases to fill in the blank. Part A, rules and examples. It is basically gap filling with clues. There are 10 or 12 gaps will be in the question. You have to select the right one and fill in the blanks. Students, number 1, B. Am, is, are, was, were, born. To talk about coming in the world at birth. When someone saw the light, we use passive expression to be born. E.g., for example, hundreds of people die every year. Every year, a lot of people born deaf without hearing. Are born. He in 1970. 1970 he was born. Was born. Was born. She in Paris in 1980. She was born. Students, we see every year simple present we use are born. 1970 past tense we use was born. 1980 past tense we use was born. So be born can be used before place and year. Student, if one says I am from Bangladesh, it means that he was born in Bangladesh, but presently he do not live there. Now, number 2, have, got to or have to. It has similar meaning to must, referring obligation and deduction. Have got to is less formal. We generally use have to. For obligation, example 1, I be in at 6 every morning. Every morning, I have to. I will be back in a minute. I to make just a phone call. It's obligation. I have to, I must. I have to. Now, deduction. Example, do I pay the deposited money? Deposit? Definitely. Yes, of course. Do I have got to? You do it, call again. Yes, I have. Have you got to call it again? Yes, I have. Students, now would rather. It says that one state of affairs is preferable to another. It is followed by an infinitive without to. We call to plus base from, present from, we call infinitive. It is bare infinitive without to. It has two different structures. Same subject, same structure. Example, I dry, then bake. Here I prefer to dry than to bake. I would rather. Two. He failed then copy in the examination. Would rather, prefer, the subject would like first one, then the next one. Now be different subject. Would rather could be used in different subject. It means that one person would prefer another or others to do something. For example, do not come today. You come tomorrow. I would rather. That means I like you would come tomorrow. Students, for had better. It refers to desirable or advisable actions in particular situations. It refers to recommendation, hope, and desperate warning. For example, you take your umbrella as it is raining. You had better take your umbrella as it is raining. It is a recommendation. The students not miss the start of their teacher's presentation. The students had better not to miss the presentation. Had better here used as a warning. Students, let alone, it is one of the vital clauses or phrases that we have found in the question. We find in the question. Let alone, it is used when we are talking about two negative facts. It emphasizes the second negative fact which is stronger than the first one. Here, subject prefer first negative, not second negative. For example, I cannot drive a car, a bus. Drive a car. Let alone a bus. He cannot pass in Bangla, in English. Let alone in English. She could not run. She could not walk. Let alone run. Students, now as if. As if is equivalent to as though. As though, as if. It is equivalent. You can use as if instead of as though. The expression as if or as though is used to say what a situation seems like. It can refer to something that we think may be true. It is also used to talk about things that you know are unreal or somewhat similar in the comparison. In case of be verb, we use were. This situation we use were in case of be verb. For example, he talks if he were mad. As if he were mad. She looks, she were beautiful. She looks as if she were beautiful. He talked to me, he had known me earlier. Talk to me as if. As if. Number 4. She speaks English, she were and English. She speaks English as if. As if. The lady guest proceeded. I had not spoken. Proceeded as if. I had not spoken. Students, as if is equivalent as though. There are rules that before as if or as though, after this links to subject, it is also act as a linking word. If first sentence starts with present simple or present tense, second sentence, last sentence, other sentence could be started with past simple past or past indefinite. Talks were, looks were. Talked, it is a past form or simple past tense, past indefinite tense. Hence we here use had known, past perfect tense. Proceeded, it is the past form of verb, past tense. Hence we use had not spoken, past form. Students, now what if? It can be used in three ways. A. When we are worried about something and we want to talk about things we are worried about. Example, I am really worried about my new job. I lose it. What if? What if it sits place before interrogative sentence? It sits in interrogative sentence. I don't want to buy an expensive watch. I broke it. What if? What if? What if? This means worried about something. B. The second way to use what if is when we are making a suggestion and we want to know someone's opinion of our suggestion. Example, A. I like the design for this advertisement, but it is not look quite right. We changed the background color to green. What if? What if? What if means suggestion. Yes, I think it would be a good idea. See, the third way to use what if is when asking about another possibility which is different from the present situation. Example, there was a big fire in my apartment building while I was work outside. I had been home at that time. I could have died. What if I had been at home at that time? I would have died. NB, not taken. In case of what if, we imagine the possibility of something happening which is not real. Therefore, we often use the auxiliaries would or could because they indicate that we are talking about something which is only in our imagination. Students, number 8, as soon as. It is used to talk about two actions or events that happened one after another. Usually simple past or past indefinite tense is used in this case. You can also use other tense. It simply emphasizes moving forward from one event to the next. Example, the teacher entered into the classroom, the students stood up. As soon as. As soon as. 2. He finished the exam. The bell rang. Two events have taken place at the same time. As soon as. Three. The meeting started. The president arrived. As soon as. The meeting started as soon as the president arrived. Students, what is like? There is a question mark. This structure is used to ask question about quality of somebody or something. Example, the pen is black. What is the pen like? The earth look, it's round. What is the earth look like? 3. Weather, it's cloudy. What is the weather like? Now 10. What does look like? Question mark. This structure is used to ask for and give an opinion about appearance or complexion. Complexion means color, figure, etc. Example, I am looking for your brother. He dash. He dash. What does the picture. It's beautiful. What does the picture look like? See, do you know Arlis? Dash he dash. What does he look like? He. 4. Aisha looks clever and beautiful, but her friend Alia does not. What does she look like? It's time plus subject, or it is high time, used to mean that the work would be done instantly or in no time. Verbs of these structures would be in past form but express meaning in present tense. We learned English to keep pace with the modern world. It is high time you gave up smoking. It is time we changed our eating habits. It is high time he left the place. It is time. Number 12, B2. It is used to show that something must be done or ought to be done. Structure subject B2, that main verb, base form of verb. You sit in the corner and keep. Their mother said that they be allowed to play in the leisure. They are to be. 3. There is no money left. What dash we do? What are we to do? Nota bene. B2 is also used to show that something will happen in the future. Example: we visit New York in the spring. We are to. Students, this is for the day. Thanks for being with me. Thanks a lot.